Hey, what to do, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. So this video completely caught me off guard. If you'd have called me 7 days ago and told me that my week was gonna go like it did, I would say that you were crazy. Long story short, I didn't even know about this. I didn't know it was that bad. But the San Bernardino Mountains just got a huge amount of snow, and my buddy called me on a Monday and said, hey James, are you headed up there? I didn't even know about it. Turns out there's a huge group of guys headed up there going up with a ton of equipment. So I loaded up the Peterbilt, took the wheel loader up there and helped do some work. We helped clear some snow to get people in and out of their houses. It just was insane how much snow was up there. It was really cool to be able to help these people see the smiles on their faces, because it really was a pretty dire scenario. And then while I was up there, I got to run around with Heavy D, Diesel Dave. I got to know their crew a little bit. Those guys brought so much equipment and helped so many people. It was really cool to watch. So while I was up there, I got a little bit of footage, but for the most part, I was just focused on like clearing snow and trying to get as much done as I possibly could. So I might throw some other stuff in this video. I'm not even 100% sure yet. This whole week was just like a blur. But one more thing, before we jump into this, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Big DZ and Joe. These guys pitched in a couple bucks for diesel to help out with the trip up on there. So huge thanks to you guys. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's roll. And if you guys saw that little live video that I did, I'm up here in the Crestline, Lake Arrowhead area. We're gonna be clearing out a bunch of snow today and tomorrow. And so I'm in the wheel loader right now. You guys can see we got the Peterbilt right here. It was a tough trek getting up here. It was pretty wild. Snowbank is crazy high. It's like eye level with me in the cab. Right now I'm on my way to go clear out an access road. Let's hit the road. I'm super new to this, but basically what we got going on is I'm scooping that dirt and I'm having to like dump it over the side, and there's a road down there, so I need you to make sure that what I was doing was all right. Alright, so this is going to be about as far as we get, because I guess there is a retaining wall about right here, so there's going to be a shovel crew that comes up here. Maybe a little skid steer, but as far as the wheel loader goes, we got one driveway knocked out and we're headed on to the next. Alright, so I'm on task number 2 right now. Basically, we got this parking lot right here where they are distributing food, and I'm going to be pushing all that snow back to create a little bit more space. right, well, we are headed to our third location now. All right, so trying to clear a dirt road right now. There's a bridge right here that I'm not 100% sure like where it starts, where it ends. So there's a skid steer with a blower on it that he's gonna come over, he's gonna clear that. And then from there, the road goes like all the way over that way. All right, so we got our little bridge right here that I am a little bit nervous about. I'm pretty much halfway across, I think we're gonna be okay.
I'll just back up the street. Or
I'll just shoot past you.
okay.
So that was the longest driveway that I've done so far, but I was not able to go all the way. It was starting to get pretty soft towards the end, like actually getting really squishy. I almost got stuck, but I was able to weasel out of it a little bit. So the little skid steer is gonna come over here. He's gonna come over and he's gonna finish the rest of the road. There's probably only another, I don't know, maybe 100, 150 feet. All right, I'm about to hit the road. I'm pretty much done up here. You guys can see that we got the loader up on the low boy. You guys check this thing out behind me. This thing is so cool, but pretty much we were like up working behind that mountain. It was so gnarly back there. I know the lighting's horrible, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road, and it is a pretty gnarly road in and out of here. But when I get back to the ranch, we'll go a little bit more into detail what we did. So I ended up getting back to the ranch yesterday, and things didn't quite go as planned. Ended up being a little bit crazier than I had intended. And then this morning, the power company was out here. They shut the power off. I'm actually very excited for that because they're starting to run 3-phase out here, which is gonna make for some cool stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and wrap up and summarize things. But before we do that, these kids right here, especially this one, he's the epitome of get muddy. What is going on right here?
He has been jumping to mud puddles without his shoes. Come on, come on, you're the real Mr. Get Muddy.
Hey.
Come on.
All right, okay.
You're the
Okay,
Mr. Get
okay,
Muddy, come on.
Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and set the GoPro on the world's nicest camera stand right here. Let's see if we can get this steady, scoot this back a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and like wrap up, make a long story short. Well, it's really not even like that long of a story, but so basically what happened was Monday afternoon, I got a phone call. I heard about this convoy headed up the mountain, and then my buddy got me in touch with another person who ended up getting me in touch with the Diesel brothers, which this whole thing just like turned into this really cool organized group that was headed up the mountain. So as far as the Diesel brothers go, it was very impressive. They came up with like snowcats, they had the Sisus, they had the snow blowers, they had a whole bunch of stuff. They were flying stuff up with the helicopters, dropping it off like by people's houses. There were some houses that were so buried, it just was crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the picture where I took it from the room that I was staying in. The snow was like completely up to the top of the windows. There were some roads that were like completely impassable. So these guys got in there, they were able to communicate with the local organizations and just get a massive amount of work done super fast. As far as I go, I was just like, so as far as my role in all of this, I really tried to take a back seat. I just tried to like kind of let them do their thing because I'm not part of that group and they already had like their whole system going, but it was pretty cool to watch. But as far as what I was doing, it was just like, James, go clear this road, move this pile. I just helped move out the big stuff there. I couldn't really like get up close and personal to the cars or the houses because with a wheel loader, you can break stuff really, really fast. It does not take a whole lot of effort to just completely destroy something. So I was on the tasks that were kind of like out in the back, but I super enjoyed doing it. And I know some of you guys are gonna watch this video and be like, James, that's not even that much snow. And it may have not looked like it, but in certain places it was so deep. And the problem is it came down so fast that literally everything got shut down. So the county had their hands super full with trying to clear the main roads, the highways, everything like that. And so for all of the other small people, especially the elderly people that can't get out and help themselves, that's where we kind of came in handy, was clearing access points to them so they could get in and out. On that big long driveway that I worked on, the one that I talked about where I almost got stuck, that thing was probably, I want to say like 1,500 feet long. It was long. And one of the families that lived on that street came out and they said, you have no idea how much this means to us. We've been having to hike food in and out of our neighbors' houses because they're not able to get out and do the things that this younger couple did. So for me, that made it 100% worth it. So I know there's going to be a couple trolls that watch this video. They're probably going to say, James, you made this video for the wrong reason. You did it for the views. You did it for subscribers, followers, whatever the case might be. I can promise you guys that is not the scenario. I took off 3 days of work. I spent a fortune in diesel. I am so upside down on this trip that, you know, it doesn't even matter what you guys think because me helping just those couple families made this trip completely worth it. So not to get all preachy on you guys because I don't consider myself to be like a life coach. I'm not a motivational speech guy. I don't consider myself to be a whiz at like anything really. I just tend to go for stuff that I see. But this is like one thing that has stuck with me. Anytime you guys are in a position to help somebody or even let somebody help you, I highly suggest that you allow those things to happen or take the initiative to go out and help people. Because some of the best things that have happened to me in my life personally have been from when people have reached out to help me or I have taken the initiative to go out and help other people. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure how, but for some reason, anytime you guys do something like this, it usually comes back tenfold. So do with that what you will. It was an opportunity of a lifetime. I will never forget going up there and helping. I've helped clean up with fires before. I've helped clean up a bunch of different random things. And every time I do something like that, it just makes me feel better as a person. So take it for what you will, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and put the screws to it. Thank you guys for watching. If you need a huge solid like, subscribe, share this video with your amigos, hit that notification button down below so you guys can continue to see whatever else we got going on. And I actually have a bunch of stuff that's like coming down the pipeline that's gonna be pretty cool. Like that. But anyhow, we'll see you guys next time. Later.